Hey guys, welcome back to Project Commons. So, I got into a little bit of a discussion on fuel additives online, and I thought maybe I should just make this little video of what I'm experiencing. The Lucas Oil fuel additive I've been using for a long time, so I have a lot of experience with it. I started on using it on gas, and I saw a difference, so I kept using it. I bought a diesel, and I've been using it on my 2003 Dodge Cummins for at least 2 years now. And when I started using that in my diesel fuel, I did notice an increase in miles per gallon, so I just kept using it. But after all the hype I kept hearing about Diesel Kleen, I thought I'd give it a try. So this is just my little experiment with it. And in this experiment, what I did was test the time trial of the additive in the fuel. And so I'll just go up and down a street for 1/10 of a mile and floor it the whole time. See what we get. Next, I'll do my daily driving, which is almost 75 miles an hour everywhere, and speed limit in town. And see what kind of average miles per gallon I get. And for the last test, I'll do a long highway straight stretch of 55 miles an hour. And once again, see what kind of mileage I get. Hopefully I see a difference between the two additives, and hopefully you do too. So first off, let's start with watching time trials on the Lucas Oil fuel additive. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's the Lucas Oil additive. Now for this part, it's the same run on the same road for 1/10 of a mile, but this time it's with a brand new tank of Diesel Kleen. So we'll go ahead and do the time trials for this, just hold my foot to the floor for 1/10 of a mile, and we'll see what we get. God damn, fuel's expensive. Okay, this one will be for the gauges. Reset the trip. Okay, 0. Eyes up here. Here we go. Go, 1/10 of a mile. Okay, so at the beginning of this week, what we're going to be testing for is just out of my normal driving. I'm going to drive just as normal as I always would. You know, I have a heavy foot, so I'll be doing the majority of highway miles, 75 miles an hour, everywhere I go. So what we're going to do is going to go up here. We're going to reset this. Okay, now I'm going to drive normal as I can be. Just to show you real quick what normal driving actually means. Hey guys, this is the last day of this fuel tank, and I just wanted to go up here and show you guys where we're at on the fuel. And get the button. There it is, 18 miles per gallon. Okay, so you saw the difference there in the 1/10 of a mile stretch between the two fuel additives, and we did our daily driving. The only thing left to do right now is a 55 mile an hour test. And we're going to try and do this for about 62 miles. So, after we do that, and you guys get to see it, we'll go ahead and lay out all the numbers, crunch everything out, and see what the actual difference is. Okay, we're coming up on a 55 mile an hour stretch, and it's basically just freeway. We're going to do loops on until we get our mileage report. Still just cruising at 18.3. Okay, we're at 55 mile an hour now. She's set to cruise, so we're going to redo the trip. Okay, trip's at 0. And we're going to reset that. So let's see what we get. Just finished the 55 mile an hour test. We did it for 62.2 miles.
got the reading of 23.3.
Okay, now that you got to see everything that I have to show you footage-wise, I don't have any of the footage on the Lucas oil, mostly because I've been running Lucas oil this whole time. So to compare the two between me is extremely easy because I already have that data. So I'll just go ahead and share this data with you right here. I'm not going to read this to you word for word. Obviously you can read it yourself. But when it comes to compare the two, I will read off the comparisons. Really good stuff. Really good stuff, guys. But let's go ahead and crunch the numbers and see the exact differences between these two. And with crunching numbers between the two additives, I saw a 1.2 mile per gallon increase going 75 miles an hour everywhere, or in other words, my daily driving. And the 55 mile an hour test, or 62 miles, I saw an increase of 0.7 miles per gallon using the Lucas oil. But there was a difference between the two studies, and that's what one of them had to be done at 2 or 3 in the morning, which it was very cool out. So I would say that would help a lot with the extra horsepower in the engine to make it go longer, you know, get better results. So I'm going to have to say the two are relatively comparative between one another when it came to the 55 mile an hour test. And I think if they were both able to be done in the exact same temperature outside and darkness, since they were both done at one was done at night, one was during the day, I think they would have came even closer to the same. In the 10th of a mile test, Diesel Kleen went the 10th of a mile 0.6 seconds faster. The Diesel Kleen was also 5 miles an hour faster. There was no real difference in boost. I really didn't think there would be, but I thought I would include it. EGTs was 100 degrees cooler with the Diesel Kleen. I still can't believe that came out of a fuel additive myself. And you can rewatch the video and look for yourself. That needle didn't go past 1400 with Diesel Kleen. Diesel Kleen gray bottle. Purely the winner between these two. I still would like to say real quick, I really do like the Lucas oil fuel treatment as a product, just not as a diesel product. So I'm going to have to give it to Diesel Kleen. That's all I'm going to be using from now on. I'm going to continue using the Lucas oil in my daily driver, which is a gasser. When it comes to diesel, I'm using diesel products. We'll see you guys next time.